Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Friday, March 9th, 2018. Welcome to Friday, and this week's game code winner is Genix with your comment here about asking your friend how their 400-pound paperweight is doing. You know, now that I think about it, that's extremely heavy. Please enjoy your code for Spec Ops: The Line. That's a good quality game, and be sure to check your YouTube messages. Then two reminders. Next week is the last week of shows before I take my break. There are no episodes between the 19th and the 23rd. Lastly, timestamps and reference links for all stories are down below. The end of the week begins with MLB The Show 2018, bringing overhauls to its Road the Show portion, including getting rid of most microtransactions. Yes, folks, you heard me loud and clear. I said getting rid of most microtransactions. Their Diamond Dynasty will still get to keep them, but you can no longer buy your way into the major leagues. And you won't have to grind as much to get there. They're making that easier too. Other changes include rain delays and a tagging system, and I can't believe that some of my dreams are actually coming true. Now all I have to do is start liking sports games. On to release announcements, starting with a delay of Days Gone, a PS4 exclusive which will now not be releasing until 2019. An exclusive for Nintendo Switch, Super Bomberman R from Konami, may just be making its way to PS4 after its version appeared on a Korean ratings board. The free-to-play MMORPG Tera is coming to console, and if you want to participate in the open beta, it started earlier today and ends on March 11th. Links are below if you want to sign up. On to update news with Destiny 2, receiving its 1.1.4 patch, which not only increases the player count of the Iron Banner from 4v4 to 6v6, but also makes a bunch of balance changes and bug fixes. Patch notes for that are down below too. An update that's been a long time coming, version 1.3 for Kingdom Come Deliverance is finally here, promising over 300 fixes to quests and much more. Coming to World of Warcraft is a cosmetic option for Orcs, which allows them to stand upright. You'll be able to do this via in-game gold just like the barbershop, and there is no release date, but it is currently on the public test servers. For our final update, game Dev Tycoon has added DRM to the game, but not to the game itself. Because the game is about making games, you put DRM into the games you make in-game, but the game itself doesn't have any more DRM than it had before. Confused? No? Good. Then let's move on. After it was confirmed yesterday Black Ops 4 will be the next game in the Call of Duty franchise, today we can confirm that Blops 4 will use Battle.net like Activision's previous release, Destiny 2. We can expect to see more Activision games on Battle.net in the future. Moving on from there, our PC Lord and Savior, Gabe Newell, has found that he has become a little bit jealous of Nintendo. During a briefing for their latest game, not Half-Life 3, he said Artifact will be one of several games coming from them. Half-Life 3 is not confirmed. He also mentioned developing games and software simultaneously, like how Nintendo does. Another thing brought up about the new game, that's not Half-Life 3, is there will be a $1 million tournament for it in 2019. So while it's not Half-Life 3, at least Valve plans on making more games. Quickly before the final topic for the week, and speaking of Nintendo, they have patented even more peripherals for the Switch. Look forward to an official Nintendo keyboard, which will hopefully be USB so any computer can use it, and a drum controller. Another Donkey Kong rhythm game is pretty much a shoo-in. Finally for the week, Fortnite players are not happy because Epic has had to re-roll weapon and schematic perks. Previously, when an item was rolled, it could allow for some to have 5 gold perks, which is extremely good, or 5 gray perks, which is extremely poor. Instead of re-rolling these specific items, Epic decided to re-roll the whole lot. Since these items are obtained with real-world currency, or just the sheer amount of time that you have to spend to get them, the people who were happy with the item they had are no longer happy. Many people are asking for their money back, unsure if they'll be able to. At the current time, Epic is not commenting on whether or not they will compensate these players. If there are any further updates, I'll be sure to bring them to you here on News Cartridge. Once again, it's time for Monday's game releases, because I'm off for the next 2 days because I'm trying to get that triple word score, and I need to find a word that uses 3 Qs. For PC, Chicken Daddy, Squirm, Good Morning, Viarchanoid, Lost in the Dungeon, The Great Escape, Swarm Lake, Light Fantastic, and This Child of Mine. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you on Monday. And my wife told me she needed time and distance. So I gave her velocity, and she was happy with that. Don't worry, that's not physically possible. Click up here to watch the bonus episode for today's show. Click down here to watch yesterday's episode, which was about H1Z1 going free to play. And click over here to subscribe to my wonderful channel. Thank you. See you on Monday. Go play some games.